Nika, you go on the 13-0 run to start the second half, and it looks like you're in control. Where did it get away from you guys from there?
I feel like we entered the second half pretty well. You know, we kind of talked about it in the locker room. But overall, I feel like our effort throughout the whole game was just bad, and we didn't match their enthusiasm and their effort and the way they played. We didn't match that at all, and the result is the result.
Can follow up. You know, there are games, you know, physically you're not going to play as well as you want to, but when it's about effort, is that the annoying, frustrating part that you'll take from tonight?
I mean, obviously every loss is annoying and it's hard to deal with it, but I would agree when it's the effort part, it just hurts even more because we could control that, I would say. Obviously, I mean, the ball wasn't going in for us that well tonight, but we've had games where we didn't shoot well and our effort bailed us out every time. And this game, if you don't have effort and the ball is not going in, you're just leaving it up to luck, which is like, we see how that went.
You guys have said before, like in previous losses, that you felt the effort wasn't there during shoot around the morning of or the day before. Like, did you feel it today as well, or was it just kind of once the game started, you got away?
I feel like the shoot around was well, but I mean, we said in the locker room, I feel like just the way we've been practicing hasn't been the Connecticut way of practicing, and that's just the result. Like today's loss is the result of that. And I mean, props to them. They came into the game and they wanted to win, and they showed us that they wanted to win, and they did. But I feel like we really got outworked, out-hustled, everything, and it's just disappointing. We could have changed it.
How are the practices not Connecticut practices?
We just haven't been who we were. I feel like, you know, dealing with all these injuries and everything, you know, coaches are trying so hard to help us, but, you know, with lowering the practice time and all of that, but I feel like our mindset needs to be not worrying about that stuff. Our mindset as players need to be that we gotta go 100% in every time, and we're not entitled to win these games, you know. We're low on people, you know, we got people coming back, but hasn't been an excuse all year, and it's not an excuse now either.
Lou, from your view, what's the first step that you guys need to take in order to start turning it around?
I think Nika covered a lot on that, and she's totally right. I think everything comes with practice first. You know, we can't expect to just win games and not practice the right way. And I think it comes with a lot with communications. You know, a lot of teams, especially today, going through screens and things like that. I think we need to be more focused into communicating. That's the first part, and I think that's something we've been lacking in practice in the last couple of weeks. And I think it's just, you know, coming back from a loss now, next practice we have, it's, you know, using that as a strength and as a like motivation to not let that happen for the next game. But like she said, everything will happen. We'll start with practice, and if we practice well the next, you know, couple days, then we'll have a better result on Saturday.
Lou, those of us who have watched from the outside for a while have been so used to the consistency of everything that UConn does. And I don't know how much you followed during your time at Fairfield, but how is it different being inside, being a part of it, to have the expectations that come with being in Connecticut and trying to live up to them?
The expectations are definitely very high, and it's different, you know, once you're living it. But at the end of the day, it's even if the standard is very high, it's still basketball, and I think that whether the standard is high or not, I think the effort should be the same. And I think our effort all year has been the way it should be, and it's been good whether we've had bad games or good games. And I think today You know, like she said, we didn't really shoot well, but our effort wasn't here either. And I think that even if we shoot bad, when our effort's here, that's when we can win games. And I think that we have to go back to that Connecticut basketball, like you say, and not put too much pressure on ourselves. Just, you know, we're wearing UConn, obviously it's the standard, but I think it's just going back to ourselves, the team itself, you know, each player, and have that trust in each other and representing the jersey the right way.
You know, Nika, what is going to work for you guys to be able to bounce back after, you know, losses earlier in this season, and how can you use that to kind of fuel you guys now?
I mean, we talked about it in the locker room. Obviously, all the emotions that we're feeling right now, anger, embarrassment, disappointment, that's what's gonna help us bounce back. And first practice in, like, it's gonna be crazy in practice. So I feel like just starting to practice harder, better, smarter, like that's gonna get us back where we need to be, obviously with our effort. So yeah, all the emotions right now, that's what's gonna get us back where we used to be.